Do you know that there is a narrow waterway in the world that can shake the global economy, energy market, and even trigger international conflict? That waterway is called the Strait of Hormuz. It may look like just a small line on the map, but in reality it is one of the most powerful strategic points on Earth. Every single day, millions of barrels of oil pass through this narrow strait, and almost every country in the world is connected to it in some way. In this documentary, we will go deep into how it works, why it matters, its history, conflicts, and future risks. The Strait of Hormuz is located in the Middle East. It connects the Persian Gulf with the Arabian Sea and lies between Iran and Oman. Even though the total width is around 30 to 40 kilometers, the actual shipping lanes are much narrower, sometimes just a few kilometers wide. This makes it one of the most dangerous and sensitive maritime choke points in the world. A choke point means a place where global trade can be easily controlled or blocked, and Hormuz is one of the most important choke points on the planet. To understand Hormuz, we must understand oil geography. The Middle East holds a huge portion of the world's oil reserves. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates depend heavily on exporting oil. But here is the problem. Almost all of their oil must pass through one exit point, the Strait of Hormuz. There is no fully practical alternative route that can replace it. This is what makes it extremely strategic. Around 20% of the world's daily oil supply passes through the Strait of Hormuz. That means every fifth barrel of oil in the world passes through this narrow waterway. Countries like China, India, Japan, Europe, and the United States all indirectly depend on it. Even if they do not import directly from the Gulf, global oil pricing connects everyone. If Hormuz is disturbed, oil prices rise worldwide within hours. Iran plays a key role in the Strait of Hormuz. It controls the northern coastline of the strait and has significant military presence in the region. Over the years, Iran has repeatedly stated that it could block the strait if necessary. This statement alone creates global tension, because blocking Hormuz would mean interrupting a major portion of the world's energy supply. To prevent any disruption, the United States and its allies maintain strong naval forces in the region. Warships patrol the waters regularly. The goal is simple: keep the Strait of Hormuz open at all costs. This creates a constant military balance in the region. Neither side fully backs down, which makes Hormuz a permanently sensitive zone. The Strait of Hormuz has seen multiple crises. Oil tankers have been attacked, ships have been seized, naval forces have faced each other dangerously close. Every time an incident happens, global oil prices react immediately. Even rumors can shake the global market. Now imagine a situation where the Strait of Hormuz is closed, even for a few days. The consequences would be global. Oil supply would drop instantly. Oil prices could double or even triple. Transportation costs would rise worldwide. Electricity and fuel prices would increase. Food prices would also go up. Developing countries would suffer the most, including nations like Bangladesh. The global economy could enter a crisis state. Unlike other regions, Hormuz does not affect only one country. It affects the entire world at the same time. From fuel stations in Asia to factories in Europe to shipping routes across the oceans, everything is connected. That is why Hormuz is often called the artery of global energy. Although the Strait of Hormuz looks small on the map, its importance is enormous. It is not just a waterway, it is a lifeline of the global economy, global energy security, and international politics. That is why the entire world closely watches it every day. Because in global geopolitics, sometimes the smallest places have the biggest power. No matter which scenario happens, one truth remains unchanged. The world is deeply connected to this narrow waterway. And as long as global energy flows through it, the Strait of Hormuz will remain one of the most powerful strategic points on Earth.